Like many bodyweight exercises, planks are widely employed but seldom understood about how to dial in the difficulty for your own personal fitness level. As a result, many people are grossly overloaded with planks, and their technique is poor, tension control is non-existent, and they're setting themselves up more for a risk of injury than benefit. At the same time, some people are underloaded with the classic plank exercise, so they're just bored, they're not really getting stimulated to change the results they want, and they're just waiting for the clock to tick down. That's why today I'm addressing how to get started with planks and dial in the resistance and the difficulty level to be perfect for your own fitness level so you can finally use it to get the results you want. The first step in optimizing your plank is getting the proper tension control in the muscles associated with it, because after all, if you can't fully engage those muscles, it doesn't really matter what exercises you're using or what your program looks like, they're not going to be very beneficial. That's why we're going to start off using a classic yoga exercise, the CatCow exercise. To start off, we're on all fours. Weight is equally distributed between our knees and our hands. We're going to start with the upper body, torquing or twisting the elbows inwards to create some stability in the shoulder blades while pressing the hands into the ground to protract the shoulders up and forward. This is going to create the necessary stability you need in your upper body so that your muscles are handling the exercise rather than too much stress in the shoulders, neck, and thoracic spine. The second step is having a posterior tilt where you're going to basically crunch your abs, put a lot of tension in your abdominals while kind of stretching out your lumbar spine. This position is going to give you the stability you need in your lower back while also creating a lot of tension between your torso and lower body. Once you're comfortable with the cat-cow exercise, you can bring yourself up into the cat position and then press your toes down into the ground, lifting your knees up about 1 inch to do a floating table. Floating table gives you the feeling of what it's like to create that tension and full body stability with only your hands and toes in contact with the ground. From there, progression is as simple as using the extension element from my book, Smart Bodyweight Training, where you're going to extend your legs out behind you to create more space between your toes and contact point from your hands. The further you extend out your legs, the more resistance you're going to have on your body as a whole. Once you can hold plank position comfortably in a hollow body position from your legs extended out, now you start to extend further with your arms, flexing at your shoulders, keeping yourself stiff and tense as you extend your arms out further using the extension element even further than before. An additional element you can play around with is the centerline element. Moving your hands or feet, or both, closer together will take away your base of support, forcing your muscles to work even harder to create more total body stability with less support from your hands and a wider base with your feet. When it comes to working out with the plank, I recommend selecting a plank variation that sufficiently challenges you so you can do it for about 20 to 45 seconds in a given set. Much less than 20 seconds, might want to make it a little bit easier, and if you can hold it for a minute or longer, make it a little bit more difficult to build more strength than you would have otherwise. Rest periods can be anywhere from 45 seconds to 90 seconds in length, depending on your goals. The longer you rest, the more strength you will have from one set to the next, and the shorter you rest, the more endurance you will build. So what are your favorite core exercises or plank tips? Leave them down below. We'd love to hear from you here at the RDP community in the comments section. Plus, if you have any other questions on anything I covered in this video, leave those down as well. Till then, be fit, live free.